Hey guys, God bless. Welcome back to my channel. I am Charlene, and today I am going to show you some Bibles that, one, I almost got, two, I'm still thinking about getting, and three, ones that at once upon a time I felt really strongly that I would end up with them, but I have completely talked myself out of them. So let's start with the one I have talked myself completely out of. And obviously you guys get to see by the title if you guys got good eyes, but some of you have to wait for that picture, right? All right, so this one right here. I seen this on eBay a long time ago. I seen this one right after probably getting my King James Holman personal size study Bible, and I was really committed to trying to read in King James because the impression was this is the only holy translation. So I was falling for the hype. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I had my NIV Bible and I started feeling some type of way about it. And I'm like, okay, I like the concept. I like the lines. I like that I can write my notes in it and underline and highlight and stuff. I like how it's made. So then I found this one and I said, this is so pretty. However, the control that I had then has somehow escaped me now, because I was able to say, you know what? It's just pretty. The translation, I probably am not going to read like that. And I don't necessarily need another Bible at this time. So I was able to talk myself out of this. Let's check the pictures out here. Very pretty Bible. Very, very pretty. And the plus is it comes with its own tabs. Now, my sister actually got this Bible for her birthday gift. My baby sister, my middle sister, the one closest to me in age, got this for my baby sister. Which honestly, once she got it, she was like, it's not what she thought it is. So I don't even know if she even colors or anything in there. But matter of fact, the last time I saw it, I don't even think she put the tabs on yet. So I don't know. So it's really pretty or whatever. Like, it's beautiful. But like I said, if it's a translation that you have troubles reading and stuff, that's going to be a really big hindrance. And that's a little bit what I want to talk about this video too. Like, pretty is fine, but it's pretty enough. And it's not when it comes to picking your Bible. But yeah, that Bible I had completely talked myself out of. And then I saw this one. This is the purple version. And this is, now, let me tell you what would have made it even a little more harder or complicated. Because that one was a hardcover. This one's a soft cover. And I feel like if this was hardcover, I probably would have went ahead and bought it. And that's opposite of what I know I wanted, which is also a reason why I ended up talking myself out of not getting it. And I know that was a lot, but hear me out. Okay. To me, on other Bibles other than the Inspired Bible, the soft cover is different. And that's what kind of kept me at bay. Like, okay, I'm looking at it. It's pretty, but for me, it wasn't pretty enough for me to actually buy it. But then, like I said, the self-talk with myself was, do I need it? Do I gotta have it? And then the real deal breaker to me personally, these tabs I do not like. I do not like these tabs with this Bible. But it was a cute Bible. And I was trying to convince myself to get it. Other things checked out, such as price, as you can see, $22. What's not to love about that? It's King James, so if anything, I could have started high and worked my way low with my translations like Bible apps and things of that nature. But again, I was able to convince myself that, hey, if I'm not reading that much from King James now, a journaling Bible is not going to make a difference. How do I know? I went and got the $7.99 journaling Bible from Ollie's. The King James journaling Bible, since I gave it away on my channel quickly, like I got it, tabbed it and everything, like, okay, cool, this is what I want. No, it wasn't. And like I said, it's through my foolishness that other people were blessed, because you got a well put together Bible that ended up being a blessing to someone else. So I'm completely turned off by either of those Bibles, and I don't plan on purchasing them. Okay, let's go with one that's kind of tricky. All right, so 1 second here. Everybody, this one. This one is tricky. Why? Because I love this cover. Like, if you would have made me pick between any of the covers, I would probably pick this one because it gives me the best of both worlds. I have a good amount of purple. It's galaxy theme, and that's just what it is. So, and because it's leather or leather-like, whereas the Inspired Galaxy one that I have is paper, and my issue is it gonna last? Now, my other original Inspired Bible has lasted since 2017 and is in really good shape. But I also went through phases where I used it, didn't use it, used it, didn't use it. So my prayer would be, and if this happens, then I would literally, without even thinking, give away the other one, which I'm thinking about doing anyway. My prayer would be this one in the size of the others. I would be so happy. That would just bless my soul. Like, it would be a no-brainer. Like, I would have got this one over the other ones for sure. But it didn't work out that way. So what kept me at bay? The size. And just to show you the comparison, let me get these photos up. Love this picture because it gives you a really good idea. Look how big, and you know, these are chunkies. They are big boys. But they're not wider or longer than the average journal Bible. They're just thicker, because they got a little slightly larger print and more pictures and vellum paper and stuff. But this one here, as you can see, that's a huge difference. And I've seen people handle it, and I'm like, that's big. But again, when you're dealing with covetousness, like, it's just enough that, hey, it's pretty. And it is pretty. And I also thought about this, that it would be one of those Bibles that you would probably have to never worry about adding any more paper or anything in. You would definitely have plenty of space for notes and stuff. But anyway, as of right now, I don't plan on getting that Bible. Now, if somebody would have given me that Bible, am I going to use it? Yes. And that will probably make more sense to make that the YouTube Bible because it is larger and you can easily read it. Now, without even trying, here are 2 more Bibles that when I heard they were coming out, more specifically this one though, because it's purple, I said, cool. This one, to me, is more attractive because it reminds me of my Inspired Praise. However, in that same breath, I said, okay, it's too similar. And again, we're dealing with translation. When it came down to it, I'm more likely to read New Living Translation over King James. But these 2 are both journaling Bibles. This one just released February last year. And this one released a little later, which also, because I'm like, do I get the one that comes out early? That's what I did with the Inspired Prayer Bible, and that didn't go so well because my mom has it, but she doesn't even use it like that because the print is small. But I had this Bible thinking I would have liked it better in this form because most people didn't like it. I had 2 and I gave both of them away. What else? Had no desire to get this one at all because I seen how big it was too and how it was shaped. And like I said, I'm so in love with the square by square look of the other journaling Bibles that I probably, if any other Bible come out, I probably would never even mess with it. Let me see if there's anything else here. This is another one that I contemplated with. I think for me, if it was in leather, I probably would have went ahead and got it because this is a really easy way to read through the Bible. And I think I would have done better, more effectively in this matter, especially in this translation. I think my issue in the past was I was trying to read through in King James and NIV. But I think in the New Living Translation, I would have got off better, which that's a soft cover. That's a hardcover. These are gorgeous Bibles. You get the best of both worlds. You can read through the Bible. So you got the plan, you got pictures to color, and you got lines. However, I think the colors just didn't do enough for me. And I was kind of fearful of being obligated to read through the Bible because I had that particular Bible. This is the Tyndale Inspired Praise large print. I had absolutely no interest of buying that one because I just like the size of the Bible that it came in. But what else? What else? All right, let's see if I can think of another one. Okay, this one here. No, let's backtrack. Probably don't even spell it right. There you go. This is the ESV Interlead Study Bible. This is the one that, if you watch Coffee and Bible Time, this is the Bible that I'm trying to make sure I don't get her name, that Ashley has, the one that's getting engaged, right? Now, before seeing her with hers, because she's active with her Bible, we know this, it is a huge Bible. And when I see her moving it around and using it, I'm like, that is a huge Bible. However, in her case, because she's really heavy on note-taking and stuff like that, and she's obviously in ministry, I'm like, that works. But when I thought about myself, I was like, I know because of the size of that Bible that I would not want it. Especially when the video where they compare each other's Bibles, because Taylor has the ESV regular size journaling Bible. Man, it's a huge difference. Like, that right there would just turn me off. Like, okay, I like the concept of this Bible, but it's too big, too heavy, too everything. But I love the leather part. So let me tell you what happened, right? I was looking, searching. Let me see if it's up here. It might be under here, because sometimes they group things together. Nope. All right, so I'm gonna have to actually type it in. This one here, if money was not an issue, if money was not an issue, I would have got this one. Let me make sure it brings up the right one. This one here. This is, y'all know I love Journal the Word Bible in general, but this one is leather strapped. So it's the same size as the one I have, right? So it wouldn't be bigger. It just has the leather strap. And I love that concept. I love that, the look. Like, to me, that is gorgeous. And I feel like in this case, I have a Bible that I can put my notes in, and, it will be timeless, right? Because I will always be able to keep it because of how it's made. So if money was not an issue, I would totally give this one away. I mean, excuse me, I would totally buy this one. I said my thought out loud, because I even said in my mind, like, Lord, it's like I can hear you telling me give the other one away, which is the regular leather one. And God, if that's all it takes, I'm for it. So I don't know if that was the Holy Spirit or me, but I have thought about giving away in the past, but even me talking about this one now, I'm like, okay, I have faith. I give the other one away, Lord. Okay, thank you for talking to me. Okay, and I would have to add that would be the end of my Journal of the Word Bibles. Like, there would be no need for any other one. It's a translation that I can learn and get equipped to, and I have place for notes and things of that nature. So, no brainer. This one I seen in the store. This is the one that Taylor has, and I almost got it because I seen her width and I seen the size of it. But I must admit that a lot of complaints are the print size. But then I got the KJV Journal of the Word Bible, and it's like the small size, like this one. It's like, I can read that. It's 8-point, but I can do 8-point because my eyes aren't horrible. They aren't even bad, so I could have dealt with that. All right, so next would be this one. You guys know I had a soft cover one, and I kept saying, man, it's not gonna last long. It's definitely not gonna last long. It came to me ruined anyway. But they did give me the money back, because I'm like, hey, this is obviously a used Bible that looked like it had coffee stains on it and everything else. But this one is a hardcover version, and I was like, okay, cool. I can get the same Bible. But I did have control with this, because I'm like, it's pretty. That's all it is, because it is a girl's Bible, and the only difference with this one is the pictures are definitely childish to me. I don't know if they even got pictures of it. Hope they do. That's a bad example. But look, pictures and stuff like this, that's childish to me. And not childish in a bad way, but like, yeah, I probably have fun coloring it, but it's too cutesy to me. Like, maybe because I actually have kids and stuff, and it's like, yeah, that'd be something you actually want to do. But the fact that even my daughter isn't interested in it says a lot, and she's about to be 14. But it's a cute Bible. That's what it is. Like, if you want a translation, because to my understanding, in ESV, this will be the prettiest you'll get. Like, if ESV is your go-to translation, then this would be the Bible for you. It comes in actually 3 colors, or 3 different versions. This one's considered purple, but even though it looks like dark pink, but it's actually, this one's considered purple. And let me see if I can find the other one. Here they are. These are all the ones that came out. I had, this is the newer one that just released not too long ago, well, 2021. This came out, and I believe a pink one came out like that. Not really sure, can't remember, but yeah, that's one of them. All right, that's what it was. Because this is 2 different Bibles. I thought they were the same ones. As you can see, this one's the Promise Bible. This one's the Creative Bible. This one came out along with the blue one that I'm on. And obviously, I would have picked purple over blue. Oh, wait. I got to go back. Here we go. All right, boom. So this is considered pink. This one's considered purple. This is the one I had. This is the one, obviously, I wouldn't even think about getting. But these are all ESV, and they all are girls. So I got it because I was in love with the cover, and I thought I would be okay with it. But, and I was, and I'm like, my main thing was a translation, ESV journaling Bible, which is rare in a beautiful form, because you have, especially leather, because they have the Hosanna Bibles that they're hardcover and they're painted. And then they do have that one that is leather soft, but is always out of stock. So that would be the issues you are running into with trying to keep up with that translation in the journaling Bible. But as of right now, I am completely content with what I have in my stash. I have no desire to have anything else. But let's go to this Promise Bible, because I want to make sure I get all the options for this one, because I believe this one came out in 2 different colors and options too. Okay, that's pink. Let me see. I thought it came out with another one, Promise Bible. Guess not. This is another one, Personal Reflections. I've seen this one, and a lot of people like this one because you can color the front. But when I actually saw this in person, the pages are really different. The pages are like printer paper, and for me personally, I do not like that. Here's another one, Personal Reflection, KJV Bible, where it has spaces for you to color. Really didn't like that. I had a couple of the Beautiful Word Bible. I didn't like that either because of the style of the printing paper. It did not seem Bible journaling friendly to me. Trying to make sure that's all the Bibles that I actually experienced or actually wanted. Oh, last but not least, this is the last bunch. My sister actually did get one, because I was sharing with her, like, this is a really cool Bible, because she was like, she wanted a journaling Bible too. And this is the sister that actually bought the Bible for the other sister. Okay, so we were looking, and she was like, she wanted to make sure she got one that she can understand. And I showed her these. And the one that she actually got is this one, the NIV Artisan one. Now, when I saw these, I'm like, okay, cool. They're pretty. They're gorgeous. But in person, I really wasn't a fan because of the texture of the cover and the texture of the pages. So I'm like, okay, that was an easy talk me out of. Like, okay. And then my sister got one. So I'm like, okay, I definitely didn't want to be a copycat, because me and her are like a year and some change apart. So we always grew up trying not to be like the other. And it was very irritating to be like the other one. Like, we both grabbed the same thing. It was like, oh, I wanted it. So, yeah, that's what we left at. And I was just so happy that she wanted a journal Bible. I just left alone. And then that's when she asked me for my birthday, and I asked for the Inspired Prayer, the leather one. But okay, cool. No, actually, the hardcover one she bought me, and then I ended up giving it to my mom and got the softcover one. Okay, so then another thing that helped me to talk myself out of it was I had plenty of NIV Bibles at the time. Plenty. Way too many. And I said, all right, that's another thing that, like I said, I went through the steps, the same steps I gave y'all. Do I need it? Do I gotta have it? Do I have a need for that translation? Do I understand the translation? Would I use the translation? Would it make things easier or harder? Is it absolutely necessary? And for me, I got plenty of NIVs, so that was easy. But then I discovered they have NASB. So then I'm like, wait a minute. I don't have an NASB Bible. The only one I have is a gift size with super duper small print. I think the print's like 6.5 or 7 or something like that. So I don't even look at it. So I'm like, okay, cool. That's a need. Like, I have a need for something. So boom. I'm looking, I'm like, okay, what are the option choices? This blue one here. And then, where is it? This one, the cream color one. So these are the two options. So obviously I'm so over blue. I'm like, okay, don't want blue. So my only option would be this one. I'm just like, I don't like that one either. But I kept saying I want a NASB journaling Bible. But and any of you know the importance. NASB is one of the ones as closest to the original language as possible. This is why I want it. But it still wasn't enough. Like, I kept putting on my wish list, kept taking it off, kept putting it on, kept taking it off. But then I saw that they dropped a new line of artisan Bibles. And I said, wait a minute. And it's like paint splatters. And I'm like, wait a minute. But then I saw that as of right now, they only have the translation of NIV. And then later on this year, you can pre-order the NRSV Artisan Bible. And I'm like, I'm not familiar with that translation. Not sure if I'm even gonna like it or not, but it's something to keep an eye on. So this is one that I actually do have on my wish list. And I'm like, maybe that, I don't know. I'm still gonna look into that translation to see if it's one that I would be able to read from or even like, because that would be a legitimate reason to actually get one. But in the same token, I am working on weaving out my stash. So it's like, I don't know. But I know for sure if that new one was NASB, I would go ahead and get it. And that'll be it. Like, it'll be no questions asked. But yeah, so that's the one that's like, 90% of me wants it. It just ain't out yet. And for me, I've never pre-ordered anything and I'm scared and I'm fearful. I'd rather wait to get closer to the date if I end up getting it. But obviously, money is not just falling out the sky either. Last but not least, this is the last one that I have to fight myself not to get. And for the reason you see is because it's NIV. And I had the NIV one in hardcover, but I gave it away because I don't want hardcover. But this softcover one is, I'm trying to get the one without, I might have to go back to that picture. I hate when they do that. Yeah, I'm going to go to that picture. I didn't want to, but because it's index and I do not want index. But I had to fight myself for a long time not to get this one. This is the Jesus Bible Artist Edition NIV. And y'all know I got the ESV translation thinking, okay, I would feel the same way about it, which don't get me wrong. I think the one I have is gorgeous. It's beautiful. But two things. One is different. It's shaped different. This one is more squared and mine is more long. And y'all may say, what are you talking about? I don't know how my mind's working, but I just know that I am more attracted to the square by square shape, hence the original style type journaling Bibles versus the regular size journaling Bibles that are more longer than they are wide. I don't like them. They seem bigger, and they are. But anyway, I want this one. I've been trying to tell myself not to want it, but I can't help it. I want it. Only thing, money. like I said, if I had way more money than what I have, I'd probably make a lot of mistakes and a lot of errors. So that may be God's way of keeping me and protecting me. But yeah, that's the last one, I think. If I think of any more, I'll let you know. But for me right now, if I so happen to get like $60, as far as which Bible that I would get, I would probably definitely go back to this one. I hope you guys can see. I didn't realize I could have just zoomed in. I don't know. I'll make sure it's still on this list. Yeah. If money was not an issue and I could just easily get one, I would definitely just get this one. Because I know it's going to last and I don't have to worry about being too careful. And that's kind of my thing with the other ones. Like, I feel like if I handle it too much or constantly, it would not last the test of times. But this one here, obviously it's real leather, so I know it will last for me and be able to be passed down from generation to generation. But if it was a matter of looks, obviously the NIV Jesus Bible is definitely it. But that's all I want to share with you guys. Comment below, talk to me, tell me the Bibles that almost made the cut or didn't make the cut, or Bibles that you thought you wanted and ended up changing your mind. Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. God bless. Take care. Bye.